Why, hello there, my little dweebos. Um, Today I'm going to be talking about the skins that I want for Boba Fett. These are the skins that I feel that should be in the game for Boba Fett and shouldn't just be left out of the game. So, the first option, which I would say, is Prototype Boba Fett. As you can see, Prototype Boba Fett is an all-white version of Boba Fett. What they could do is add that holster right over there. That would be pretty cool. That little holster with the blaster right there. That would be pretty cool. Make all of his armor white. They would have to dent out his helmet. Dent and a lot of other scratches. But, they could do that. So that's my number 4 spot. This is the top 4 pretty much. So on to my number 3. Number 3 is Holiday Special Boba Fett. This is the skin that I really want if they're gonna add into the game, as in like they're gonna change the colors around. I feel like this would be a really good skin for that, because if they want to have a Boba Fett skin, I think that would be the definitive edition, because not only is it canon because the Holiday Special is canon in its own formal way, because that is made by George Lucas and it is still canon. But, and plus, it is not canon anymore. Then we've already seen that DICE doesn't really care about canon, as evidenced by them people being able to be mind tricked, like Emperor Palpatine and Darth Vader, and also Rey being on Kashyyyk. So they don't really care about realism or actual canon. And also they have the Grievous skin, which is not canon whatsoever. So yeah, they don't really care. So on to my number 2 spot. Number 2 is that a battle damage Boba Fett skin would be pretty dang cool. I'm not talking like battle damage like he's slightly scratched up. No, I mean battle damage as he looks like he just got acid attacked in London. He needs to look like he just got out of the Sarlacc pit. Like, he needs to have a couple dents and scars from the friggin' battle with the above. But then you need to have frickin' some, make it so that his jetpack smoking the entire time. Because they did get hit in the jetpack. So make it so that it's smoking. Then make it so that his helmet's smoking with, acid. Like, it's steaming up the helmet and steaming up the armor. And making it freaking hot. Make it so that it looks like his helmet got absolutely destroyed in the Sarlacc pit. What you could do is also dent up the armor, so you have like a big scar going up the armor and there's just a missing piece of it. And just like, that's what they can do. They can just make it like that. They can have rips in the actual clothing of him, so you just see his skin. That would be pretty cool, in all honesty. Now, I don't have a picture of that because no one has a picture of that in freaking fandom. That's hilarious. Number 1 pick, if they were to add in the skin, Jango Fett for Boba Fett. I don't want them to add in a skin for Boba Fett, but if for Jango. But if they do add him in, I will be using him all the time. If they make it so that it's a heroic skin where he uses the 2 pistols, I would just use it. But the one condition that I really want for the skin is so it needs to have so that when you put on the skin, it changes the emblem of Boba Fett. Because if I'm playing as Jango Fett, I don't want to see Boba Fett as the emblem of the character. Because that would be so cool if they actually made it so that if you have the skin on, it just goes and shows Jango Fett to your friends, goes and shows all of your teammates that you have Jango Fett as a skin and not just Boba Fett. And if you're gonna do it, make it so that it's a heroic skin, basically. So he's dual wielding the pistols. Then keep the abilities, and make it so that he has different voice lines, so that he's not talking to Vader, that he knows him. Make it so that he's talking to Anakin and freaking Obi-Wan, everyone. Make it so that he's only talking to the prequel characters. Lord Sidious 2, Count Dooku, Grievous. because he all knew those people. He all talked to them at some point in time. Sure, you can have like the one-off details, like talking about the woman with the lightsaber as hinting at Rey. Make it so that he just makes blind assumptions at them if they're not in his time period, because that would be pretty cool. It would break the immersion to have him start talking to Vader about he's not here to run his squads and the shame that he has to rely on bounty hunters. It would break immersion because it's supposed to be Jango Fett. And if they actually made it so that it's screen accurate and super screen accurate, then I will freaking get it. Even if it's not screen accurate, I'm still gonna get it because I like Jango Fett that much.